afternoon, Minecrafters. This is Monday, September 8th, 2025, and we are live here at Gargamel's Place. Hope you guys, hello. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Welcome aboard. Can't believe I'm finally back doing a normal stream. Oh my God, what's going on? So, hope everyone had a good weekend. I'm gonna try to get some more of this roof put on up there, and yeah, maybe get another villager. We've got a couple of Twitch followers, I noticed, and was it VC Val MC had brought a lot of he did a raid, brought a couple of followers into Twitch for me, and so I just want to give a shout out to Girly Girl, Crew Fan One, Snow Beans, Hippie Rosie, Randall, Randall Lou, and yeah. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a statue today. It's what I normally do for those who just followed on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. I'll give you guys a statue if I can see your names listed. And yeah, let's go over the National Day Calendar real quick. Knock that out. Let me check to see if my stream is streaming. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Sounds good. And let's go over the National Day Calendar. Today is September 8th, 2025. If you were born today, happy birthday. You celebrate your birthday with, let's see here, Charles J. Guiteau, Guiteau, born this day 1841. Convicted assassin of President Garfield. I did not know that. Sorry, I'm just reading names. Okay. Ida Henrietta Hyde, born this day 1857, inventor of the microelectrode. Seth Weeks, born this day 1868, considered the first American known to write a mandolin concerto in 1900. Jimmy Rogers, very well-known country music musician, born this day 1897, and yodeler, considered to be the father of country music. Grace Metalius, Metalious, born this day 1924, author of one of the best-selling novels of all time, Peyton's Place. Patsy Cline, famous country singer, born this day 1932. Songs like Crazy, I Fall to Pieces, and Walking After Midnight. Adrian Cronauer, good morning, Vietnam. Born this day 1938, Vietnam Air Force sergeant and radio host who inspired the movie Good Morning Vietnam with yours, of course, Robin Williams. Ronald Pigpen McKernan, born this day 1945, harmonica and electric organ player who co-founded the Grateful Dead. Benjamin Orr, born this day 1947, bassist and co-founder of the alternative rock band The Cars. Esther Sands Takuchi, Taakeuchi Takuchi, born this day 1953, scientist and engineer who invented batteries for implantable cardioverter. Think of that one. Might as well finish this out. Ruby Ridges, born this day 1954, the first black student to attend a formerly white-only elementary school, which was William Friends Elementary School in Louisiana. Alicia Beth Moore, born this day 1979, contemporary glam rock singer of hits like Get the Party Started, Try, and Just Give Me a Reason. And let's see what kind of events for today. Today is Star Trek Day. Well, may the Force... yeah. May the Force be with you? I don't think so. It's Star Trek, baby. So live long and prosper. World Ampersand Day. National Boss Employee Exchange Day. National Pediatric Hematology Oncology Nurses Day. So folks, get out your nurses, your bosses, your ampersands, your Spocks, and happy birthday if you're born this day. This is September 8th, 2025. That's your National Day Calendar, and we're moving on. Let's check out the audio. All right. Also, as a reminder, tomorrow, if you're into UFOs, tomorrow will be the live congressional hearing with whistleblowers on UFOs tomorrow morning. Check your local listings for the time and showing, probably on YouTube, and it's going to be open to the public. So if you're into UFOs, you want to know about disclosure, tomorrow will be your day. Now, what that is they're going to have firsthand witnesses of UFOs versus people that interviewed firsthand witnesses. So tomorrow's going to be the real deal. Now, the other thing is over here, before I get started, we're going to go back to World Spawn, so I give you guys your statues, but I was just thinking about this. In order for this circle to go all the way around, I need to make a little bit of a bar to go across so that I can put the tiles on, and that, but you know something, this actually, the table, well, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. We'll see. Let's give you guys your statues first, and then we'll come back. And let's see if I can put some of this stuff in here. Maybe not. So I have a little bit of room when I go back to make your statues. Okay, we've got plenty of slate now, that's for sure. All right. So I know you guys probably been saying, where in God's name have you been? Well, I'm an Uber driver full time, and I go to the airport, and you never know what kind of flus or coronaviruses are lurking when you pick up passengers from the airport. And in fact, I was infected twice. Once in the beginning of August, towards the end of July, and then at the end of August, I was infected again. I'm vaccinated, and in fact, I have boosters, so I can still get infected, but I won't be as sick if I didn't have the vaccination. So it only lasts me a couple of days versus back in 2019 when I first joined Uber. I had a couple of passengers who were college kids, and I was taking them to the airport, and the one passenger um, acted like she was tired. Like it seemed to me like she was tired, and maybe she had allergies. That's what it seemed like. But she had this really bad cough, and I didn't think anything of it until about a week. It's not funny, but a week later, I come home from doing Uber. It's in the summer. It was in the summertime of 2019, and if it's summer, it's hot. So I figure I'll turn the air conditioner up because I'm hot, and then I felt good, so I turned the air conditioner back. And when I did, I couldn't get warm, and I was freezing. And then I start getting a headache, and yeah, that's when I realized something was wrong, and found out. Well, that was before anyone knew about COVID. So this was July of 2019, and I'm a Coast Guard veteran, so I go to the VA, and I went to the VA. They didn't say they didn't say I had COVID. What they said was you probably had some type of virus, lung virus or something. I think that's what they said, lung infection. So they gave me the same stuff you would get if you had COVID. They gave me antibiotics and what's that stuff? Steroids. And I've never taken steroids in my life. And they said what the steroids do, it takes out the inflammation in the lungs. Because the reason why I kept coughing all the time is that the muscle tissue in my lungs has swollen to the point where it was agitating or irritating my airways. So I always felt like I had a cough. So after I started taking the steroids and the antibiotics, within about a day, I start to slow down on the coughing. And but later that December of 2019 is when they announced COVID, and that's what I finally realized that's what I had. And so about a year after that, or 6 months after that, there was the VA was giving out vaccinations, and I was the first one in line, baby. So I had vaccinations then. My mom had vaccinations. I had what was that? Pfizer, and my mom had Moderna because local county gave out the Moderna. And then a year later, I went for both mom and I went for boosters. And since then, everything's been great. It's just like every once in a while, there'll be that one passenger who's got a really bad cold, and I'll get infected. About It'll last for about either a couple of days or a week, and then I'll be fine. Not like I did initially at that July. Oh my God, I was so I thought I was going to die. I was so bad. Um, I just can't describe how horrible. It's like they're having the worst pneumonia of your life. Or for me, it affects people differently. And if you have been infected, you should keep getting checked out by your doctor because it infects your tissues. The COVID infects different organs in your body. So definitely keep getting tracked by your doctor. Let them know that you've been infected at one time. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I have already given these folks statues, and then if I haven't, I'm going to give you statues today. And again, I keep apologizing for this microphone, but I'm trying to do the best I can working with it. Okay, so I'm trying to see where the new guys are. I think the new guys might. Boy, I tell you. Let me see. Love that music. There we are, Snow Beans. There's Girly Girl. Crew fan? Where's Crew? Yep. Um, Hip. Randall Lou. Randall Lou. I don't see Randall Lou. So Randall Lou, you get your statue. Also, Wednesday of last week, I did do a stream, but my internet cut out, so I wasn't able to post the stream until Saturday. So if you watch Saturday's stream, towards the end of it, you'll hear me say, "This is the tag." So basically, I streamed a little bit Saturday to finish out what I would have done on Wednesday, and darn, I gotta get more. Yeah, that's right. I had to get copper from that. Oh well. Well, Randall, you're getting gold. Sorry, everybody else. I'm taking that Blackstone with me. Yes, take that. I'm gonna need a sign. So if you go on my channel, you'll see episode 18 of Chase the Skies, and you'll see the ending I gave for Wednesday's stream. I didn't do Friday's stream. So what's been happening is I'm okay now. I'm not sick no more. At least I don't. At least not physically, but in the head, who knows? Um, but I've been working out in the morning. So I get up about a half hour before the sun comes up and do a 4 mile walk. And I'm 57, so I eat breakfast, and then after I eat breakfast, I lay down, take a quick nap, and usually it's not a quick nap, it's usually a couple of hours, which runs right into my stream. So, yeah. So I apologize if you're trying to figure out what in God's name where I've been hiding. So my body's starting to get acclimated to working out. See, I'm gonna probably have to hop over here. Put this here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember I need to get more copper. So we're gonna have to go visit the trial chamber. Maybe I'll do that on the way back. This is gonna be Randall Lou. Is that 3 L's? 4 L? 4 L's? So whoever's here today, welcome aboard. You see Randall, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Lou, 3. Thanks for stopping by. If you don't know who I am, I'm the Big Red 1967. I stream here normally Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. Monday and Wednesday is my normal survival world that you're watching right now, and Friday is my hardcore world. I'm up to world number 13. So if I die in that world, I have to start a new world. And that's the one I missed on Friday. But we should be back this Friday, no problem. Welcome aboard. I have a YouTube channel, the same name, so all these live streams go up on my YouTube channel. So if you want to see my past videos, just go over to my YouTube channel, The Big Red 1967. Type that in the search. You'll find my channel. In the post, I have a Discord link and a Discworld's download link. So if you don't know how to download a world on YouTube, look up how to download a Minecraft world, and they'll teach you how to actually download the world into your world, into your world. Or, in other words, what will happen is when you download it onto your computer, you have to upload it to your realms. I think that's how it works, and then, but it'll be a separate world. So it'll be this world. The only thing of it is that what I uploaded is basically this world without all the builds except for the iron farm. I put the iron farm in that world, and I have a starting point for the nether hub, and I gave netherite armor. So if you want to follow that way, if you want to follow along, you have all the videos on my YouTube to follow the different builds I've done. All right, oh boy, I need iron. Speaking of iron farm, darn it. And the reason why you can't chat in my room is you have to be a follower to chat. The reason why I did that is because I was getting a lot of AI coming in advertising for other channels. And at the time, I didn't really think about it or know about it, and so I'm thinking I'm talking to real people, and it's actually just a bot. And it was happening quite often, so I had to finally just set it up where in order to chat, you had to be either in the chat room for more than 10 minutes or you had to be a follower or something like that. I don't know how these rules are, but I had to figure out how to compensate for the bots coming in. Not human bots, but real bots. Right, so this is going to be Randall's statue. I need to get you a little bit more iron so I can finish this out. Darn it. You got to be standing, I think. Oh, boy. This is how you pose. You got to crouch and left click, and then you'll get your different poses. Yeah, I don't need all those poses, though. The music you're hearing playing is I have a jukebox in this tavern, which is a building right next door on the other side over there. And I like the idea of eventually I'm going to have a lot of villagers here, but until then, I have the music playing to break up the monotony. The diamond ones is for V Davy and Rejected Penny. These guys actually donated to my stream. So these were the very first people that ever donated to my stream, which is not necessary, but very much appreciated, and I gave them statues for their trouble. I'm going to check my storage and see if I have any extra iron over there, and if not, we'll see. I'll figure something out. So this is World Spawn, this area here, and this is where I first came into this world and started it back in 2023. Nice. This is what I'm talking about. Bada bing. This is my auto storage. The reason why the allays here is for items that can't be that are not stackable, non-stackable. And whatever passes by them, if it doesn't match what they're holding, it doesn't go into the chest. And on the way out, I'll show you the tavern. The tower over there is for the clerics. If you saw that when we were coming in, that's for the clerics. It's right over there. There's a bridge I built back in Thanksgiving, a couple of years back. Okay, now I'm lost. Got lava farm. This area over here is supposed to be like for the fishermen and the tavern. These docks go all the way down below. And eventually, I guess during Halloween, we'll come back and start working on this place a little bit more. So this is all supposed to be like docks and fishermen's huts and all that stuff around here. And this is where the hot lava chicken comes down and is stored. I have a chicken cooker. And here's the jukebox. So I don't remember exactly what episode I built this, but if you want to build a auto jukebox, just go on YouTube and look up Auto Jukebox Minecraft, or go back to my 2023 videos, and it's one of my very first couple of weeks of the episodes. Here's the tavern. Everybody's hitting the hay. I gotta give, Norm from Cheers. It was a comedy show back in the 80s involving a tavern, a pub in Boston. So this place has to be worked on. Yeah, this guy, I don't understand why he's always up here. He should go down. There he goes. Come on, bud. There's a bed down there for you. No, he doesn't want to go down. I don't know. I think what it is there's a workstation there, and because that workstation there is there, let me see. Oops, gotta be careful. I don't want to go into that chicken cooker. There you go, bud. That's what I'm saying. It's tricky when you got villagers, having them go a certain where you want them to go. It's called pathfinding, because technically they're AI. So you have to get them. The AI in the game, the AI will learn as long as you have the proper stuff set up. And that's the whole trick of villagers. And so you have to, when you got villagers, you have to what you call, what I call villager proofing your area so that they don't go wandering off. Once you get everything set up and they have the path finding and all this stuff, they'll stay in the village area. But until you get that set up, they'll go wandering and you'll lose villagers. It's horrible. Or they'll turn into zombies, one or the other. Alright, we just need some boots for Randall. And then he'll be set. Put the iron back in here. I should have got more for this thing here, but it is what it is. I'll go grab this first. Did I get the boots? Yeah. So Randall, welcome to the Red Rider group. That's what I call my viewership, the Red Riders. And much appreciated. Please, if you like what you're watching here, everybody else, oh no. Just, if you like what you're watching, hit the subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. You know when I'm on. Bada bing. There you are, Randall. Welcome aboard, my friend. Also, Val and Impulsive, Pyro and Snow Beans and Crew Fan and Girly Girl and LUSA, Maxine. You guys know who you are. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go knock these out. This is gonna get messy. Maybe on the way back to Gargamel's place, we'll stop by the trial chamber so I can get more copper. I haven't been out there in a long time. When we come back, I'll show you guys Iron Forge. If you notice the videos I've talked about Iron Forge, it's right below, down that stairwell there. Yeah, I gotta do some mapping. That way you guys would definitely know what's in my world. Okie dokie. So if you're new to Minecraft and don't know what this is the Nether. And in order to traverse the Nether safely, you create what they call a Nether hub, which is at the very top level of the Nether. You're pretty much next to bedrock. In the overworld, which we were just at, if you go all the way down, keep digging straight down, you'll run into bedrock where you can't dig anymore. Here in the Nether is the opposite. If you keep digging straight up, actually it's both. You'll have bedrock at the very bottom and you have bedrock at the very top. Now I gotta remember, I think it's towards the Woodland Mansion is where, there we go, and that the trial chamber is located. I have, I have the cactus so that way I can auto breaking the boat instead of me doing it physically, but it's not set up properly. And there should be a button set. Oh, there should be a button set up where I don't have to even put a boat down. I gotta work on all that stuff yet. There we go. Trial chamber. Bada bing. See what I'm saying? You can set it up where you have a cactus there, and then when you're ready to leave, you push a button, and a dispenser will pop out a boat. I just being me. I haven't done it yet, and I will. I will eventually start doing it. If you guys keep me honest, start hitting that subscribe button, hit the following button. I get I get more people watching. Will keep me honest, and I'll start doing stuff properly. But until then, I'll do what I think is right. Okay, so here is the trial chamber, again, which is not finished. The Woodland Mansion is out that way, I believe. Wait for my stuff to render in. But I do believe the Woodland Mansion's right there. It is. You can see it. It's coming in. Coming into view. Slowly but surely. Never call me Shirley. And so I never knew that. I guess because one of the updates, which had the trial chamber, and uh, if you're in a rush and you want to find something, what you have to do is go to chunkbase.com, type in your seed number, which is on your settings. It tells you the number of your world. You put that in and put in the search what you're looking for, and it'll give you the coordinates of where whatever you're looking for is located in your world. So if you look on the upper left-hand corner of my screen, I have position 2905, 88, negative 2026, and the days played. If you go into settings, you can actually have your coordinates displayed, so you always know where you're located in your world. World spawn is always 00. I'm just curious what's in here. I haven't been back here in so long. There's okay, that's all Arcacia stuff I've been digging. This is a shulker unloader. I'm going to make a tower here over top of the trial chamber. Trial chambers below. So I don't know if you've ever seen a trial chamber. This came out a few updates ago. And once you locate one, it has nothing but what they call um, spawners, which are simply these little cages that mobs in the game spawn from. And as you get closer to the cages, the flames it's like fire. The flames get larger, and then the mobs start spawning. So this whole place is pretty much copper and stone brick. Let me see if I can find a walkway so you guys can see what this trial chamber looks like. So normally, trial chamber has walkways. I dug it all out and put in water underneath the spawner. See, that's a spawner right there. So that way, when it's activated and this is running, the mobs will fall into the water and get flushed out over here to the main area. I'm trying to remember how to get over there. Oh no! Well, we can just. Well, darn it. Yeah. I wonder if I can. I can probably go up to the thing here. This is what the mobs have to go through. So you come in here, or that's where this is where the mobs go through. I forget how this works. One of them gets separated. Oh, okay. The other mobs go in there, or come up through there, and you get dropped down into a trident killer. So the mobs get dropped down into this. And that's the room I was trying to get to before I fell. This is that room. This back. So the mobs will fall down into this. There'll be a trident here. This will be running. These pistons push the trident around and kill any mob in here, and then all their drops get collected and put into storage. Um, Here's more mobs mob spawners. There's more mob spawners there. The reason for the chests and the hoppers underneath the spawner is when the trial is over, um, whatever the drops are usually sit on top of the spawner. So with the hopper underneath, it sucks. Once the trial is over, the hopper will suck anything down into the chest. I have to set it up where the stuff will get dispensed into the water and then put into main storage. But yeah, the only thing of it is once you the first time you go through a trial chamber, if you're looking, the idea is most of these trial chambers have a hammer, um, I'm trying to think what they call that thing. It's like a giant hammer mallet thing, and you can use it's very powerful. You can use it for different boss fights, and you get a very slim chance of of getting one out of a trial chamber. Once you run the trial chamber for the first time and you don't get it, you might not, or you probably won't ever get it again. But you can still get other drops outside of that hammer. But if you're looking for that hammer, you won't. You have to get it the first try. But there's a lot more trial chambers in the game, and you have to just locate the other trial chambers. All right, let's exit out of here. um, I haven't been out here in so long. It's hard to remember the traffic pattern here. If you, I forget what the name of this update is, but if you go in my videos and look up the name of the update, you'll see the playlist on the playlist of when I created this. I just pretty much dug this place out. I can go down to the other end. You can see what it originally looked like once I go down to the other end. I didn't dig all that out. At least I don't think I did. I love the copper sounds. Um, the beds were here. That's part of the trial chamber thing. These are things you'll find in the chamber. Um, Here we go. So this is what the trial chamber normally looks like. It has flooring like this, copper, stone bricks, and everything else. You just have to, if you come into an area, the mobs will start spawning in and start chasing you. So what I did was on the other area, I just dug out all the walkways, so when they spawn in, they fall into the water trap and get pushed all the way down into that trident area, the trident killer. So this is like a farm, like a mob farm, pretty much. You get XP, you get their drops, all kinds of goodies, and lots of copper, lots and lots and lots of copper. And if you're curious, like, how did I come up with these ideas? Trust me, it's not just me. Other YouTubers have, usually before the update happens, Mojang will actually have a testing phase, a beta phase, and a lot of YouTubers try this stuff out before the update happens. So that way, they already know what they're going to do when the update happens. And I got these tutorials from watching those streams. Just trying to figure out what I'm going to take back for the see all this stuff, man. Take all this back for the new viewership, the new statues. This is an old map shulker, ice shulker for the ice roads. Yeah, we gotta come. We have to come back here and do stuff. I got Blackstone or Deep Slate. Nice. So if I run out of Deep Slate and come over here, very nice. I think I got. I'll take a few of these with me. Oh, they're tough bricks. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. You can make them into certain designs with this. I want to take a few of these with me. I got an idea. All right, let's head up top. Yeah, that Woodland Mansion. I'd love to do some building with that. Make like a city out of that place for villagers. That'd be nice. All right. Let's see. Grab a little shut eye. So right now it's almost 2:45. I'll try to hang to about 3:30, and then I'm gonna have to call it a stream because I gotta get out and do Uber Duber. I gotta make some money. It's been a very sparse summer, and I don't know if it's because of the cost of flying or whatever. Because normally I do a lot of airfares, like people coming and going to the airport, and like I normally say, when school lets out and when school starts up, it's only about a week or two that business slows down, and this summer it's been kind of sparse for the entire summer. For me, anyway. I don't know how it is for other drivers. Maybe it's the time of day I go out. I don't know. But yeah, this all has to be decked out, decorated like a subway thing. I picked up a passenger. Hey, I'm a friend. Hope you enjoyed the ride. All right, I'm gonna get off here so I don't drop this into the portal. I'll carry that copper in my shulker for next time. Trying to get a sip of coffee while I'm waiting for the portal to pop through. There's Happy Gast or Smurfy Gast. Let's see if I can get that top area sorted out before the stream's over. Curious if my Farmer Smurf is doing his thing. Yeah, I'm hoping. I think what I have to do is get another villager out here. That way he'll keep handing out hay to the other villagers, and eventually he'll his inventory will get filled up. All right, what I want to try to do is take. I was going to use regular stone brick, but since I got the tough, you can make designs out of this, and since it's the interior, oh, maybe you can't, huh? Well, I'll be darned. I guess you have to use the other regular tough and not tough brick. Oh, that's a shame. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me see if I. Give me a second here. See if I can find the tough designer blocks. So normally, oh, I see. They have to be half slabs for the designer blocks. Oh, if I made those full bricks into half slabs, I can make designer blocks. Interesting. All right. Let's try that then. See? Pretty cool. See if we can get some more. Oops, too much. Let's try and see what we can do with this. Because I got to get this thing to come over, and his tables. If I do that, I'm going to have to kind of like extend this out, and then a flat part, but it'll go right into him. So I don't want that to happen. But I need to put like a, I forget what you call that architecturally, but there's like a bar going across that I can put the tile on. I'm gonna have to fly up there. That's Gargamel. If you haven't seen Gargamel before, he's a antagonist in the cartoon Smurfs. This other side will have hay bales. That's why Farmer Smurf is farming hay. So I wonder how I'm going to work this out. I got that turned. I guess I would have to do this. Let's see. Shoot. How you like that? I was crouching too. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it this way. This should theoretically connect right on back to that other wall. This is what I did to the library using Tuff. Boy, it looks really good. I like the designs Mojang put on these blocks. But it's kind of like Greco or Greek style artistic design. Like that? Yeah, that'll work. That way, this will come across. Ba. I'm gonna have to get some black stone. No, this is deep slate, and then bring this across. I guess. Oops, gotta be careful. Hmm. Gonna have to do this. Let me see. I think I went too far back. This the reason why it's not flat and it's like a 45-degree angle. It's because I built this whole place on a catachord. I don't know what the word is. On a diagonal. So that's why most of it's not flat. It's always at a 45-degree angle. Okay. And I can take. I don't. This is excess. I don't need that, but at least gives me a platform to walk on. We'll get some blackstone. But the thing of it is because this is going to be the A-frame with the hay. Well, at least let me do the other wall, and then once that's done, I'll figure out this section here. I was going to make it like a little bit of an arch, decorative section, and have maybe like an arch here somehow. We still got to do that fire. That's a fireplace over there. This little nook on the side is a fireplace. I got to put windows in this place for sure. Yeah, I got to do windows, all that good stuff. This is the main doorway. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not, but that was helping me figure out the center part of the door. I think my black deep slate's over here. I'm going to have to go back over. Put this in there for now. Let's grab this. Put that there. I don't need any more of the deep slate. I mean, blackstone. Okay. Might as well grab all of it. Grab the crafting table too. Nope. So the idea is to keep the pattern consistent with what I've already laid down over here. So I think it's regular block, and then it's a half slab. Always remember, like if you're building in normal survival mode, if you have a full block and it's not well lit, potentially a mob could spawn on top of that block. So always keep that in the back of your head when you're building. down real quick so I can see. Bring some daylight in here. There we go. Yeah, I need more torches. So if you don't have any coal, you can burn wood to get charcoal, and then you can use that for torches. Trying to get this pattern straight. It's a little confusing. Should be like that. I think that's wrong. Shoot. Should be able to step back one from the edge. Yeah. Just gotta go back a little bit. Oops. I'm a little rusty, guys. I haven't done this in a little bit, so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. And then it goes back, I guess. Like that. I know I dropped stuff, but I just don't want to lose the pattern. There we go. Is that how I did it? Yeah, it just doesn't. This is not right. I don't know. Nope. Yeah, so. Oh, well. Let's fly down and get that stuff, and then come back, try to finish this. This is this is a large lantern, large Minecraft lantern that needs to be hanging from the ceiling there once I get the roof put in. Better check my wings integrity. Yeah, still hanging in there. Yeah, see, this has got to step backwards, and I don't know. I don't think I'm doing this right. Making too much of an abrupt upward thing here. I think it'd be okay. We'll see. See, that's a full block. Like that. Darn it. Yeah, I definitely don't think I'm doing that edge there right, but let's just keep going, see what happens. Okay, that's a full block. Yeah, I'm gonna have to post on my Instagram of my walks in the morning and stuff. The sun, because I live here in Florida and it's rainy season. The clouds in the morning when the sun rises is really gorgeous, and the light hits the clouds and stuff. It's pretty cool. I gotta post that stuff. Um, I'm also reading a book by Julie Cameron called The Artist's Way, and so it's kind of like a morning ritual that you're supposed to do, like this journaling thing, and for artists, like to practice to warm up, you can do these different little exercises in the morning, and I have to post the pictures and stuff I've done for that. I need to start doing the art stream on the days I don't do Minecraft, and I'm working my way back to that by doing this working out. So I go to bed early and try to get into a routine. What's the old adage? Trying to teach an old dog, new tricks. Right? They do it like that. Yep. Okay. So I have to come back. Interesting. So I wonder if I just use the half slabs instead of a full block, and that way I don't have. I can connect. No, you can't connect it. Hmm. That has to be. Hmm. I don't want to do double the work. Hmm. Oh well. Yeah, I live here in Florida. I didn't realize there's boat races going on right now too, which is pretty cool. Speedboat races. I was out doing my Ubering yesterday, and I saw cars hauling the speedboats behind them. I was like, "What the heck's it? Why is there?" Well, you never know. Different things go on in Florida, and you see stuff on the highway. But now I know. I choose have to go this way. Just don't want to fall off. Oh, like that. Get out the good old scaffolding. Oh, but darn, I do have to go out this way. Okay. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I think, like I said, I think this is wrong, what I did on the edge here, but I'm just going to have to go with it until this is finished. I'll have to probably, more than likely, I'll have to redo it. All right, let's grab a little shut eye so I got some sunshine. Check my time too. Yeah, I'm going to be on here for about another 25 minutes or so, and then we're going to call it a stream. All right, let's knock out all this stuff here. Then we'll add the half slabs. Oh no. Well, I could. Oh no. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. There we go. Somehow it always comes together, one way or another. You can always, if you run out, you can always tweak. It doesn't matter. The idea is we're trying to make this conical, so this is going to turn into a cone and a point on top eventually. If I do this right. We're going to need more half slabs and more deep slate. Gargamel! I really should take that scaffolding down because I need it more than he does. Here's Azrael. Wait a minute, do I have the... Yeah, I got the crafting table. Now I need to make cobblestone deep slates. I'm going to have to go all the way to the top with this and then come back down. Got to make good old Happy his birthing area. Um, Make it turn it into a fountain. A baptismal font. We should have cobblestone. Let me put out the crafting table. half slabs. There we go. I'm trying to speed things up. All of this should be cobblestone, cobble deep slate, but I'm trying to save time here. Because that's going to be the issue. If I don't keep arcing it in towards the center, I won't get the point at the proper spot, but that's all part of learning. Darn it. I used the wrong one. Oh well. Hmm. Darn it. Where the heck did that go? Didn't I just bring a Yep, thought I did. Hmm. That's what I should do. Pop this in here. Oh, did I? Yeah, okay. And then bring these all the way across. I know I'm missing a layer, but it's, you know, it's like trying to feel around in the dark. You're hoping your guesstimations are gonna come out right. Once I put my, but it's like a snowball effect. If you don't, straighten it out early, you'll wind up paying for it later. This has got to go all the way across too. Let me see what time it is. More than likely. Like that. And then across, right? Did I put it right? I think so. Let's see. See, this is going to be something. I don't think this is going to look right. It's got to have like an octagonal face to it. But this hay thing is going to have an A-frame, so it kind of like cuts into it. I don't know. And I'm running out of half slabs anyway. I just wish I could get happy. Get happy Smurf. Maybe I can get a better view of this stuff. How you like that? Pretty slick. See what I'm saying? It's too flat. If I pull that edge out towards the left of the screen, and the same thing over there to the upper left-hand corner of the screen, bring it out a little bit, and then do a flat section, that should work its way into that should work its way into the hayloft roof. Boy, that's tricky. That is so tricky. It's getting there though. See this front? See how like it's got more layers to the front than it does in the back. Well, maybe it's just my opinion, but it looks like it's the slope is more gradual in the front than it is in the back. I don't know. Take a look around here. It's hard from this angle, you know, because it's a very wow. Look at that! I got a broken portal over there. Pretty cool. There goes the moonrise. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. See, that's going to be a chimney over there, sticking out in the middle of the screen. That's going to be a chimney. The hay will work its way towards that, and then I'll have a very large chimney coming off of that. Yeah, in the if you ever seen the Gargamel thing on the Smurfs, this tower is much thinner and taller, but it'll do for what I need here. Let me go around here to this side. He's not the fastest of rides for sure. It's like a balloon, hot air balloon. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, that little rectangular part sticking out right in the middle of the screen, that's going to be the fireplace. Yeah, this is the back section that I was worried about. I don't know. It doesn't look that. Mm, see how like that to the left of it goes back a little bit. So I think that's what I gotta do. Is just pull that to like a kind of like a point almost, so that way it's not flat in the back. I don't know. It might. Yeah, yeah. I think I need to do that. I'll leave that for Wednesday stream. Try to do that. So if you guys want me here doing stuff a little bit longer, just share my videos, get it out there so other people know I'm streaming weekly. And the more followers and subscribers I get, then I can become an affiliate and I get subsidized or paid. So I don't have to do Uber full time. Actually, doing the Minecraft in art full time is what I want to be doing. little shut eye so we can say farewell in the daylight versus the dark. And Impulsive Pyromaniacs is here. He says, "Hey, howdy, man. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. The bill's looking crazy so far. Thank you, Impulsive Pyromaniac." Oh, wait, why didn't I? Oh, I must have hit the wrong button. Yeah, thanks, dude. I'm feeling a little bit more energized. I was sick for a while there. I do Uber, and I think I got infected by whatever from my passengers. So I'm back in the groove, man. Hopefully, we'll be streaming pretty well on Wednesday and pick up where we left off. And yeah, pass on the word. Let everybody know that I'm streaming weekly. That way I can get some more followers. And I gotta apologize. I've gotten something on Twitch where I can start giving out like these different awards. I gotta learn how to do that, and I need to on my own part. I gotta do my homework on the viewer rewards thing. So I apologize. Let me look up on how to do that properly, and then I'll give you guys some happy rewards for being viewers. Let's see if I can find a raid, and then we'll see you guys back here Wednesday. We have here today Madi 101. We have the Irish Scotty and F Hazard TV. Let's go with the Irish Scotty. Whitman. Let's see if we can get into Irish Scotty stream. It looks like it says High Pixel Skyblock. That looks interesting. All right, we'll be in Scotty's room in a few seconds. Say hi to Scotty for me, and we'll be back here again Wednesday. Have a great Monday, you guys. Thanks for being here, and check out my YouTube channel, the same name, The Big Red 1967, for all my past streams. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.